Governments around the world have given warning to climate change. I'd like to offer an alternative perspective. Historically, different changes in climate gave civilizations and the priests of these ancient civilizations reasons to give warning to the people to take heed to their religious obligations and remembrance of God. In today's modern society, climate change is viewed more as a science and is explained through different chemical changes that are conducted on the planet. My question to my viewers is, could it be quite possible that the ancients had it right when it came to understanding what man must do in order to respond to climate change? We look at an overview of climate change. Scientists have described global warming as the collection of greenhouse gases in the Earth's atmosphere, which allows for the sun's rays to penetrate the Earth and warm the surface of the Earth, which by in turn warms the atmosphere and the Earth entirely. They tell us of the factors as of why we as a civilization have this crisis on our hands. You're using too much petroleum. Your cars push out the gas that warms the planet. There are too many dirty coal facilities. I'd like to present an alternate perspective. Cash cattle. Warming of the atmosphere causes oceanic methane leaks. This means due to the causes that are not completely explained, the Earth begins to warm and melts underground ice, which cracks and releases methane that has been stored in the Earth for millions of years. And one of the most ignored factors that contributes to global warming is war. War not only releases carbon monoxide into the environment, but it also consumes a huge amount of petroleum and other toxic chemicals that we don't know how it affects our atmosphere. $21 million metric tons of greenhouse gases was released since 1990. From 1990, it jumped to 2005, where we're now at in 2005, which is old information, 30 million metric tons of greenhouse gas emissions due to the production of energy. United States is in a state of extreme drought. Sea temperatures are beginning to rise, and the seas themselves, the chemistry is changing, becoming more acidic. So I bring you back to my historical notation, where I described in the beginning of my vlog how historical civilizations, the priests, and the leaders of these civilizations gave warning when plagues and different environmental changes occurred, gave warning to the people to remember their Creator and to correct their obscene behavior. But in today's society, we see this as ignorant. For the premise that I have presented is simple. For our environment to change externally, we must change ourselves internally. So this is a call of our ancestors of the past who may have been more religiously motivated. The avenues are clear. Reducing greed, lowering your expectations and lowering your consumptions, and creating treaties with yourself and your enemies as a nation and globally in communities will reduce war, whereby in turn we will see our planet improve. For this planet will only be as good as its inhabitants. This is why our ancestors were correct. And in Islam, it is correct that man is the vicegerent of the earth. And it is important for us to remember our duties to each other and our duties to this planet. This is your brother Umar, signing out. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.